Is it live now? And my screen is visible there. Connect streaming software to go live. Is it live now? I hope you are able to see my screen, right? Can you please check the audio as well? Hello mates, welcome to Full Stack Java Developer. I am Kiran Jadhav here. In today's live session, I will teach you here collection framework in Java. I hope I'm audible there, right? Perfect. Then see, we'll start with our session. See, what is collection? Collection, it is a group of object. Collection, it is a group of object. I'm just checking my here audio settings. Yeah, perfect. See, collection, it is a group of object. Collection, it is a group of objects. In collection, there are three important interfaces. The first one is list, second is set, and third is map. Okay, we'll wait for at least next 2 minutes. Okay, sure, definitely we'll wait for 2 minutes to join more participants here, and then we'll start our session. Yeah, we'll add like some more participants. Yeah. Okay, perfect. We got many response here actually. The voice is audible there. Then we'll start our session here. Fine. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Please give me your response. I hope I'm audible there and you are able to see my screen, right? Yeah, we'll start with our session here. See, what is collection? Collection, it is a group of object. Then there are three important interfaces: list, set, and map. See, collection, like this is the very important concept in Java. Like without collection there is no Java application development, and without collection there is no Java interview as well. That's why this session is very important for us. Then I will deep dive into this entire like collection framework in detail. This will goes for 2 hours live streaming session. And if you have any questions, feel free to add your questions also in chat box. We'll start with our session here. See, what is collection? Collection, it is a group of object. In collection there are 3 important interfaces. First one is list, second is set, and the third one is map. List, it means it allows duplication of data. It allows duplication of data. Set, it is a, you can simply say like it is a uniqueness. It is a uniqueness. It does not allow any duplication of data. Now coming to next is map. Map, it is a key value pair. Key value pair. And in map, key must be unique. Key must be unique. And value allows duplicate. And value allows duplicate. It means you can simply say in map key must be unique and duplicate values allowed in map. See, collection, it is a group of object. There are important 3 interfaces: list, set, and map. List, it allows the duplication of data. Set, it is a uniqueness. Map, it is a key value pair and key must be unique and value allows the duplicate in map. Those list, set, and map, the all 3 interfaces coming from java.util package. The all 3 interfaces coming from java.util package. In list there are 2 classes available. First one is ArrayList and the second one is LinkedList. See, ArrayList follows the DDL and LinkedList follows the DML. Then DDL, it means you can simply say data definition language. DDL, it means data definition language, and DML, it means data manipulation language. Then ArrayList is more suitable for reading the data. You can simply say DDL, it means like read operation. In SQL, like we are going to consider select star form. It means whatever table we are giving there, right? It means we are trying to read the data there. Then if a business requirement comes, you want to like read the data, then you can simply go with the ArrayList. Fine, because ArrayList performing here DDL operations more suitable. Like ArrayList is more suitable for read operations, and LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations. It means insert, update, and delete. Then simply say like ArrayList follows DDL and LinkedList follows DML. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations and LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations. It means insert, update, and delete. Now coming to real-time example, like technical example. In PhonePe, if you want to check account balance, it means you are trying to read the account balance. Checking account balance, it means you are reading your account balance. Then such operations you can simply go ahead with the ArrayList. And in PhonePe, if you want to transfer the funds, transfer, it means there will be some updation happens, like some amount it will be debited from your account and credited to your friend's account, correct? Then such manipulations you can simply go to the LinkedList. Then in simple language, ArrayList is more suitable for read operations, LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations like insert, update, delete. Now coming to next is set. Set, it is a uniqueness, and there are available 2 classes. First one is you can simply say HashSet and the second one is TreeSet. Then here, what is the difference between HashSet and TreeSet? HashSet, it does not maintain order. It does not maintain order. But TreeSet itself, it follows order. It follows order. Order, it means you can simply consider this will be alphanumeric. This will be alphanumeric, and numeric value it will give more priority. For numeric value it will give us more priority. Then see, HashSet, it does not maintain the order, and TreeSet, it follows the order. One more difference here, HashSet, it allows one null element. It allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. And if you are trying to add any null element in TreeSet, definitely it will give us null pointer exception. One more time I want to revise here set concept. Set it means you can simply say this is the Java interface, comes in Java 1.2 version, and set it is a uniqueness. It does not allow any duplication of data. It always uniqueness only. Then there are two classes available like HashSet and TreeSet. Then HashSet, it does not maintain the order. HashSet, it does not maintain the order. And TreeSet, it follows the order. See, TreeSet, it follows the order. Then coming to next difference in HashSet. HashSet, it allows one null element. And if you are trying to add more than one null element, then what happen? It last one override the first one. And TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. And if you are trying to add any null element in TreeSet, it will give us null pointer exception. Now coming to next. Next is map. Map, it is a key value pair. And in map, key must be unique and value allows the duplicate. In map, there are two classes available. First one is HashMap and the second one is TreeMap. Now coming to differentiate HashMap and TreeMap. Like HashMap, it does not maintain order. It does not maintain order. And TreeMap, it follows the order. It follows order. Order, it means you can simply say like alphanumeric on the basis of key. Now coming to one more difference in HashMap. See, HashMap, like it allows one null key. It allows one null key and allows multiple null values. Multiple null values. And what happen if you are going to add more than one null key in HashMap? Then in this scenario, like last one override the first one here. It means it allows one null key and allows multiple null values. But if you are trying to add more than one null key, then last one override the first one. Now coming to next is TreeMap. TreeMap, it follows the order. And in TreeMap, next point is it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. And if you are going to add any null key in TreeMap, then definitely it will give us null pointer exception. Make it note, like TreeMap, it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. Perfect. Then one more time I will revise all the concepts here. See, collection, you can simply say collection it is a group of object. Collection, it is a group of object. Before collection there is available array. Array, it is a similar that type of element. Once you define the array like integer type, you must want to add integer type of value. Once you define the string, you must want to add string type of values there. But collection, it is a group of object. Then in collection framework there are important three interfaces. The first one is list, second is set, and third one is map. And all three interfaces, list, set, map, coming from java.util package and comes in Java 1.2 version itself. Then list, it allows duplication of data and it follows insertion order. Then once we'll start with the practical, you will get more clarity here. Like list is an interface, comes in Java 1.2. It's coming from java.util package. It allows us to duplication of data and it follows insertion order. Whatever sequence you are adding the elements, same sequence it will give us the output. And there are two classes in list like ArrayList and LinkedList. ArrayList follows DDL and LinkedList follows DML. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations. LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations like insert, update and delete. Then in PhonePe, if you want to check account balance, then you can go ahead with the ArrayList. In PhonePe, if you want to transfer the funds, then go ahead with the LinkedList. Why ArrayList is more suitable for read operations? Because ArrayList follows the indexing order. And if you want to fetch data, particular index position, we are able to retrieve the data faster. That's why ArrayList is more suitable for read operations. Why LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations? Because LinkedList structure itself, there is available header node, data node, next node and previous node. then definitely manipulations, it's very easy in linked list. Now coming to next is set. Set is an interface coming from java.util package, and set it is a uniqueness. If you want to maintain the uniqueness, then you can simply go to the set. In set there are two classes, HashSet and TreeSet. HashSet, it does not maintain the order, but TreeSet, it follows the order. Order, it means you can simply say alphanumeric. For numeric, it will give us the more priority. Next point in HashSet, it allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. If you are trying to add any null element in TreeSet, then definitely it will give us null pointer exception. And in HashSet, if you are adding more than one null element, the last one will override the first one. Now coming to next is map. Map, it is a key value pair. In map, key must be unique and value allows duplicate. Then see, in map there are two classes available, HashMap and TreeMap. HashMap, it does not maintain the order, and TreeMap, it follows the order. HashMap, it allows one null key and allows multiple null values. TreeMap, it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. In HashMap, if you are adding more than one null key, then definitely last one override the first one. And TreeMap, if you are adding any null key, it will give us null pointer exception. Then now we'll start with the practical here, and rather than that there are lots of theory also we are going to cover up here. But whatever like we learn here, list, set, map, then we'll first come up with the basic practical sessions here, and then we'll come up with the advanced practical scenarios. For that perspective, I am simply going to open my Eclipse here. We'll simply come up with the Eclipse and then coming to File, New, Dynamic Project. Here I am creating Java application. The application name I am giving here Collection Framework. Now simply click on Finish. See, our application is created successfully. Now coming to src main Java, right click on that, new package. The package name I am giving here com.fullstack.core. Com, it means OS level core level package. Full stack, it means our company name like full stack Java developer, and core, it means we are learning the core Java. That's why I'm giving here such a package naming convention like com.fullstack.core, and package all letters must be lowercase as per solid principles. Now simply click on Finish. See, the package also created successfully. Now right click on package, new Java class. The Java class name I am giving here, this is ArrayList example. See, here we just created the class name as ArrayList example. There I am creating main method. You can simply type main and then use control space, shortcut key, right? It will create the public static void main string arguments. Then this is very basic example I am creating for ArrayList. We are just defining here list. List, it will be type of our string. If you want to define the type of integer, you can define the type of integer as well. But always give here wrapper classes. It never accepting the primitive types. Here I am giving list equal to new ArrayList. New ArrayList. Then list is an interface coming from java.util package. If you want to check list interface comes in which version of Java, simply open it since 1.2. And list, they are extending the collection interface. It means collection also interface in Java. If you want to open collection interface here, press the control mouse over there. See, collection also interface, and comes in Java which version 1.2, and it internally extends iterable interface. It means simply says interface extends. Now again coming back to here, list is a Java interface, comes in Java 1.2, it coming from java.util package, and list allows the duplication of data, and there are two classes, ArrayList and LinkedList. Then here we have created the object of our ArrayList. Whenever new keyword comes, you can simply say this is the object, and object for which class? ArrayList class. Seat means class. Whenever you are going to mouse over on list, there is available I. It means interface. And whenever you are going to mouse over on ArrayList, there is available C. Seat means class. And again ArrayList class coming from java.util package, comes in Java 1.2 version itself. Then easily you are able to see on screen java.util package here, right? Now I am just going to add here list of string. List.add. I am adding some employee name here. First name I am adding here Swara, Again I'm adding here list.add. We are just going to add here Aparna. Again list.add. I'm adding here Rajesh. List.add. Here I'm adding Apeksha. List.add. I'm adding at least 5 to 6 records here. This will be Rutuja. And Sora I'm adding here twice. You can simply say list allows the duplication of data there, right? Yes. And if you want to add some more records, simply go ahead, and here I'm adding the name as Yugiraj. See, Control A, Control I, Control Shift F. This is the shortcut key to format the code base. Now, if you want to print the record, we have available printing statement like system.out.println, and simply try to print this list of data. Now simply try run as Java application. It will print the output there. See one screen. Whatever sequence we have added, same sequence giving the output here. But if you want to iterate the record, then we have available concept name as iterator. Then you can simply use here iterator, and we are giving the type here string. Then iterator equal to, you can simply say list.iterator. Now we are using here file with iterator. It will help us to iterate the record. Simply try to print by using syso. This is the shortcut key to add the system.out.println. We are trying to print here those string. It will print one by one a record. Run as Java application. See one screen. See, here it follows the insertion order. It means whatever we learn here, list is an Java interface. It allows duplication of data and it follows insertion order. Then see one screen. Like it follows the insertion order, and Sora comes there twice. It means it adding the duplication of data as well. Perfect. And here we are using iterator as an interface to iterate the record actually. Then here again we are calling here hasNext method. If the data available there itself, like method return type available boolean, it will return true. And definitely coming to here, it will just print the records whatever we have available there. But nowadays in industry, we are not going to prefer to use iterator concept. We have available concept name as for each. How to use for each? Then here I am using this is for, and string type of, you can simply say we have available name and list of name available, right? Then this is the list, the type of string, correct? That's why I am mentioning here string name. If you have available custom type like product, customer, employee, right? Then such a type you need to mention there. Upcoming like examples, we are going to handle the custom. You can simply say like user defined type as well, like employee, product, a customer. Then now I am just using here system.out.println to print those name. It will give us the same output whatever we are able to see in iterator. See one screen. Like follow the insertion order, and the Sora comes here twice. It means you can simply say duplicate records allowed there, and follow the which order? Insertion order, whatever sequence we have given. Again we have available Java for each as well. Then here list dot for each, I am just going to add those are the names. Then we are using here printing statement by using lambda expression and passing here name. See, this is the lambda expression. Again Java features like very optimized code available here. Simply try run as Java application, it will print the data. Again same output, insertion order, and Sora available there twice. Now again we have available Java feature like next for each with method reference. Then you can simply use list dot for each, and we are just going to call here system.out, and this is method reference print ln. Like in C++, this is called scope resolution operator, but Java does not support to scope resolution operator. In Java, we are simply saying in English language, this is double colon. That's called method reference. Again, this is very optimized. It will iterate the record and print on screen. Follow the insertion order and allows the duplication of data. In such a way, we come up with our array list concept. Now next example, I am just going to follow the linked list. For that perspective, I am using those code snippet again here. Simply right click on our package, new Java class, and the class name I am giving here linked list example. This is our main method. and inside that, instead of ArrayList, we are just going to create the object of LinkedList, and LinkedList also class in Java. See one screen. See, here is LinkedList. See, it means you can simply say this is the class, right? And if you are coming here, since Java 1.2, this class is available, LinkedList, and extends abstract sequential list and implementing the list interface there. Coming back to here, Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, and line number 3 is unwanted. We don't require this line. Then do Control A, Control Shift O. It will delete the unwanted line of code. Now again, we are trying to use run as Java application. It will give us the same output here, like it follows the insertion order and it allows the duplication of data. The main difference between ArrayList and LinkedList, ArrayList follows DDL, LinkedList follows DML. DDL it means data definition language, DML it means data manipulation language, and ArrayList is more suitable for read operations. Once we'll start work on project, then whenever you want to fetch the data, getting the data, that time whenever retrieving the data, it means reading the data, we'll go ahead with the ArrayList. And if you want to do manipulations like insert, update, delete, such operations comes, then we'll prefer to use LinkedList. And now here we are using basic example, that's why you can use ArrayList, LinkedList, that's also fine. But keep in mind, for performance wise, ArrayList is more suitable for read operations and LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations, insert, update and delete. And the main concept is list. It allows the duplication of data and it follows insertion order. Perfect. This way we done with the list. Now we'll come up with the set. Then see, set also Java interface comes from java.util package and comes in Java 1.2 version. And set it is a uniqueness. It does not allow any duplication of data. It always uniqueness. And there are two classes available in set, like HashSet and TreeSet. Then HashSet, it does not maintain the order, and TreeSet, it follows the order. Which order? You can simply say this follow the alphanumeric order here. For numeric, it will give us the more priority. Then HashSet, it allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. If you are trying any null element, it will give us null pointer exception. Okay. And in HashSet, if you are adding more than one null element, the last one override the first one. Now we'll come up with the practical example for here HashSet. For that perspective, I am simply coming with our package. Right click on that, new Java class, and the Java class name I am giving here HashSet example. See on screen. This is our main method. Now I am adding here set. Then this will be type of string, and you can simply say this is the set equal to new HashSet. Now we are trying to add some data there. For adding the data, I will try to reuse the code base here. Instead of this list, we are just going to add here set. This is the object, you can simply say for our HashSet. Perfect. Now you can use iterator, you can use for each. I will simply go ahead with the Java for each here. Set dot, you can say for each. This will be system dot out, and then you can simply use println by using method reference. Now what will be the output we are expecting? See, set it is a uniqueness. There are two classes, HashSet and TreeSet, right? HashSet, it does not maintain the order. Then definitely it will follow the uniqueness. It means we have given Sora twice, but it will print once, and it does not maintain the order. Then see on screen, run as Java application. See, Aparna comes there, right? Then Sora, Yuguraj, Rutuja, Rajesh, and the last one is Apeksha. It means it does not maintain the order. But here the one observation, Sora comes 1. Why? Because set does not allow the duplication of data. Set always uniqueness. And here we are using HashSet. HashSet does not maintain the order. HashSet does not maintain the order. Then now I am just adding here null element. You can simply consider set.add. I am adding here null. See, it allows one null element. Run as Java application. See one screen. Perfect. Again, if I am adding more than one null element, then see one screen again. It allows only one null element. Perfect. If you are adding more than one null element, but it will like last one override the first one. It will allows only one null element. Perfect. Then I hope you got the clarity of HashSet as well. Like it does not maintain the order, and it allows one null element. Now coming to next is TreeSet. It follows the order. Which order? Alphanumeric. Then I am using same code for TreeSet as well. Simply right click on package, new Java class, and this is TreeSet example. Then simply creating here main method, and instead of HashSet we are giving this is the object of our TreeSet. The line number 3 is unwanted, it is not used, then delete it by using Ctrl+Shift+O. It will delete the unwanted line of code. Then now see on screen we have created the object of TreeSet here. How? By using new keyword. And TreeSet also, this is, you can simply say Java class, and if you want to check comes in Java which version, since 1.2, and this is coming from java.util package. And TreeSet is the part of our map interface. It means you can simply say it will be coming from our set interface itself, right? Yeah, see, set is an interface coming from java.util package, and TreeSet, it is a class coming from set interface, and here we have created the object as a set. Now if you are trying to run a Java application, then definitely TreeSet follows the order. It will be alphanumeric. For numeric it will give us the more priority. And one more point, there is, we have mentioned, it does not allow any null element, but at line number 12 and line number 19 we have null element. If there is any null element, it will give us null pointer exception. See on screen, run as Java application. It giving which exception? It giving null pointer exception. See on screen, here is null pointer exception. Null pointer exception at which line? Line number you can simply say 12. We got here null pointer exception. Why? Because TreeSet does not allow any null element. Now I am deleting those by using Ctrl+D, delete the line of code. If you want to delete any line of code, you can simply use Ctrl+T shortcut key to delete the line of code here. Then now we don't have any null element. Now what we are expecting, TreeSet is the part of set interface, then definitely it will be unique. Like Sora we have added toys, we are expecting ones, and it will follow the alphanumeric order. It means start with A, it will come first. See on screen, run as Java application. See Aparna, Apeksha, Rajesh, Rutuja, Swara and Yuguraj. Here the observation, it follows the alphabetic order, and Swara is comes once, it means there is no any duplication of data, always uniqueness. But now I am adding here one more record, set.add, I am giving here 121. Then which come first? You can say it will give us the numeric value first. Whatever we have added here 121, it will print first. See on screen. See, for numeric value it will give us the more priority. If I am adding one more, set.add, I am adding here 11. Then definitely like 11 come first, then 121, and then it will give us the alphabetic order. Alphabetic, it means A to Z. Perfect. In short, you can simply say like set, it is a uniqueness, this is the interface, comes in Java 1.2, it is coming from java.util package. There are two classes, HashSet and TreeSet. HashSet, it does not maintain the order, but TreeSet, it follows the order. Which order? Alphanumeric, and for numeric it will give us the more priority. And HashSet, it allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. If you are adding any null element here, it will give us null pointer exception. Now we'll come up with the next. Next is map. Map, it is a key value pair. Map, it is a key value pair, and in map key must be unique and value allows the duplicate. In map key must be unique and value allows duplicate. Then see, in map there are two classes available. Which two classes available there? HashMap and TreeMap. Then HashMap, it does not maintain the order, and TreeMap, it follows the order. HashMap, it allows one null key and allows multiple null values. But in TreeMap, you can simply say it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. And if you are going to add any null key in TreeMap, it will give us null pointer exception. Then we'll come up with the practical approach here. Practical example, you can simply say for HashMap. For that perspective, I am simply come up with the Eclipse, and here you can simply right click, new Java class, and giving here HashMap example. simply create here main method. I am creating here map. Map is an interface. If you want to check here, map is interface. It's a key value pair. Key must be unique, value allows the duplicate. Map interface comes in Java 1.2 version. Coming back to here, key, I am giving here string, and the value also I am giving string. You can pass integer, double boolean, whatever you want. It will be depends on you. Then here I am giving this is map equal to new HashMap. Then see, for map interface we are not able to create object. We have created the object of our HashMap class. Which is the object? Map is the object, and the object always start with the lowercase. Then by using put method we are going to add key value pair there. I am using here map.put, and this is key. Key I am giving here ID, and value here I am giving 121. This is key value pair, you can simply consider. Okay, this is key value pair we are giving, and key must be unique. Value allows the duplicate. Then here I am using again map.put. You can simply consider this is the object we are giving here, map.put. Key I am giving here name, and the value we are passing here Swara. Next, map.put. Key I am giving here salary, and the value we are passing here 97,000.96. Again map.put. Here I am passing this is key as address, and the value I am passing here Pune, India. Perfect. We have added here 4 like key value, you can simply consider. Then I want to iterate this record by using for each. Then we are using here Java 7 for like map.entry. Map is an interface, entry also interface, see one screen. It is coming from java.util.map package. Then here you can simply say like we need to give there what is the type we are giving. This will be key as a string, and the value also we are giving as a string type. Here I am using m as a reference. Then we have object as a map, and by using entry set method we are going to add those one by one into our, here we have created the m as a reference. It means in map there is available key value pair. By using entry set we are going to add those key value into our this m as a reference here, and within for loop we are just going to use here printing statement system.out.println. Simply call m.getKey, and here we are using m.getValue. We are just trying to print key and value. I am using here colon separator. Then whenever you are going to run this application, right, then definitely like we are expecting it will print key value pair. It will print here key value pair. Simply try to run this application here. Run as Java application. See, it giving there is compilation problem. Line number 6 is unwanted, we don't require. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Now I am trying run as Java application. See, HashMap, it does not maintain the order. First point, HashMap, it does not maintain the order. Second point, it allows one null key and allows multiple null values. See, it does not maintain the order, and it allows one null key and it allows multiple null values. Now I am just going to add here null key. You can simply say this is, we have null key, and you can add multiple null values, right? I am just adding this is ABC. This is just for your information. I am adding such a data there, and here I am giving XYZ. Now what will be the output of this program? It does not maintain the order and it allows one null key, but here we have given two null key at line number 14 and line number 16. Then what happened here? Last one override the first one. It means instead of null ABC it will print null XYZ, because last one override the first one. See one screen. Run as Java application. See, here is comes like XYZ, right? Now we are not able to see the ABC. It means HashMap, it allows one null key and it allows multiple null values. Perfect. Now coming to next is TreeMap. For TreeMap perspective, before going ahead with the TreeMap, I will show you here Java 8 how to iterate the element by using for each. This is very commonly asked interview question nowadays. How to iterate the record by using for each in Java 8. Then simply use map.forEach, This will be, you can simply say like key value. We are adding here, this will be key and the value. And now I am using here a printing statement. You can say this is key and this is value. We are giving here colon separated. Then simply do sorry, run as Java application. Run as Java application. See one screen. It will print this is key value pair, right? Yeah. Again, if you don't want to use this for each, if you want to use like stream API, then stream API also possible. You can simply say stream API also possible here. That's why I'm just going to comment out this is for each here and using stream API. Use map.stream, but it not allowing directly stream here, right? Then you can simply use entry set dot stream dot for each and simply use system dot out, and this is method reference println you can simply use. Now try to use run as Java application. It will give us the output. See one screen. Perfect. Like by using Java it as well, you are able to iterate the element for those key value pair for our HashMap program. Now we'll come up with the next is TreeMap. Then simply right click on our package, new Java class. Here I am giving this is TreeMap example. This is our main method. Then instead of HashMap, we are giving here this will be TreeMap. Then by using Java it for each, I am trying to iterate the record. Simply use map.forEach. Here you can say this will be key value. We are using here lambda expression to iterate the records, and by using CISO, right, you can simply print key and value. Use colon separated. Now what happened here? TreeMap it means it follows the order. Which order? On the basis of key, and it does not allow any null element. Sorry, it does not allow any null key. See, this is the point is very important for us. TreeMap, it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. Here we are adding null key. Then definitely it will give us null pointer exception. See one screen. Run as Java application. Which exception we got here? Null pointer exception here. Perfect. Then simply remove the here null key. If you want to add null value, that will be fine. Here value you can add multiple null values, no worries. Perfect. Now again we are trying run as Java application. It follows the order alphanumeric. For numeric key it will give us the more priority, but here you will be able to see it follows the order, right? And key must be unique. If I am adding here one more key as ABC here, right? See, then definitely there will be unique key. There will be unique key. Whatever we have added last one, it override the first one. Then now again we are trying to run as Java application here, but line number 3 is unwanted. Do Control A, Control Shift O. It will delete the unwanted line of code there. Now simply try again. Run as Java application. It will print the output, whatever we are expecting there. Perfect. Then see, TreeMap it means it follows the order. Which order? You can simply say order is alphanumeric. And here for numeric it will give us the more priority on the basis of key. Then TreeMap it does not allow any null key, but it allows multiple null values. Then one more time I will revise this entire theory part and will come up with the advanced collection. See, collection, it is a group of objects. There are 3 important interfaces: list, set and map, and all interfaces coming from java.util package, and those are the part of Java 1.2 version. Then list it means it allows duplication of data. It follows insertion order. Set, it is a uniqueness. It does not allow any duplication of data. Map, it is a key value pair. Key must be unique and value allows duplicate. In list there are 2 classes, ArrayList and LinkedList. ArrayList follows the DDL, LinkedList follows the DML. DDL it means data definition language, DML it means data manipulation language. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations. LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations, insert, update, delete. The best example of in PhonePe, if you are checking account balance, go ahead with the ArrayList. In PhonePe, if you are transferring the funds, go ahead with the linked list. Now coming to next is set. It is a uniqueness. There are two classes in set, HashSet and TreeSet. HashSet, it does not maintain the order, and TreeSet, it follows the order. HashSet, it allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. If you are adding, it will give us null pointer exception. The next, map. Map, it is a key value pair. In map, key must be unique and value allows the duplicate. In map, there are two classes, HashMap and TreeMap. HashMap, it does not maintain the order, but TreeMap, it follows the order. HashMap, it allows one null key and it allows multiple null values. In TreeMap, there is no null key, but it allows multiple null values. Now we'll come up with the next. Next here, I will add some interview questions as well. Okay. First question, you can simply say differentiate ArrayList versus linked list. Then you are aware of that ArrayList follows DDL, linked list follows DML. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations, linked list is more suitable for manipulations. Coming to next question comes here, when concurrent modification exception come. When concurrent modification exception comes, then the answer is in iteration. If you are trying add or remove the elements, a key value pair, that time concurrent modification exception comes. I will create the scenario for concurrent modification exception. Simply come up with our package, new Java class, and here I am giving, this is like you can simply say fail fast versus fail safe example. Simply create the main method. Whenever like concurrent modification exception comes, this is, you can simply say fail fast iterator. This is called fail fast iterator. Now I am creating here scenario, like I will use the copy paste this code here actually. Yeah. See, we have available list of data. And now in iteration, if you are trying to add or remove the key value pair, I am just using here, this is string, you can simply say this will be the name, and we have available list of data. Now we are just going to list dot add, we are using and adding the name here, you can simply say Lakshmi. Like this is in iteration, right? And we are trying to print name as well. Then simply try run as Java application. Which exception we got here? The exception name is concurrent modification exception. I want to give more practical approach, that's why I created this scenario here. Like for each we are using here, it means we are trying to iterate the list of records one by one. This is the list, it is the type of string. And in iteration, if you are trying add or remove the key value pair elements, then definitely it will give us which exception? Concurrent modification exception. Then concurrent modification exception is which type of exception? It is a type of runtime exception because it comes at a runtime. Exception, it means it is an abnormal condition which is interrupt normal flow of our Java program. And there are two type of exception in Java, check exception, uncheck. Check, it means compile time, uncheck, it means runtime. For more details, you can simply check our previous videos for exception handling scenario. Now we'll focus on concurrent modification exception. When it comes in iteration, if you are trying add or remove the elements, a key value pair. Suppose I am trying to remove here. Remove, I am giving the index as 2. Then definitely we are trying add or remove here, right? Then definitely it will give us concurrent modification exception. See one screen. But if you are not going to remove anything here, then there is no any exception. See one screen. It will print the data. Perfect. Then I hope you got the clarity here. When concurrent modification exception comes in iteration, if you are trying add or remove the key value pair, otherwise elements, that time it will give us the exception. The exception name is concurrent modification exception. And once this exception comes, that's called, you can simply say fail fast iterator. Fail fast iterator. Here you can simply say this is fail fast iterator. Then now we'll come up with the next question here. Question number 3. Explain fail fast versus fail safe iterator in Java. Fail safe iterator in Java. See, in Java there are only two classes, those are the fail safe iterator. Okay, there are two classes in Java. Those are the fail safe iterator. Two classes in Java, like those are the fail safe iterator. Those are fail safe iterator. Which two classes? Then first one is CopyOnWriteArrayList, and the second one is ConcurrentHashMap. Then see on screen here we are trying to iterate and we are trying to add or remove the key value pair here, right? Then I am just going to add here. You can simply say this is, instead of ArrayList I am using here CopyOnWriteArrayList. Now also in iteration we are trying to add or remove the elements. Then we are not getting the exception like concurrent modification exception. It means you can simply say this is fail safe iterator. Okay, see here we got exception, but this is not the concurrent modification exception. This is array index out of bounds exception we got here. Fine. Yeah. Now if I am trying to add data here, see I am just going to add here Lakshmi again. We are not getting the concurrent modification exception. See on screen. See there is no any exception, right? It means CopyOnWriteArrayList. This is the fail safe iterator. See this is the fail safe iterator. CopyOnWriteArrayList. Now we'll come up with the concurrent HashMap as well. For that perspective, we have available here HashMap program. Correct? See here is we have available HashMap program. I am just using the same code for our concurrent HashMap example. New Java class I am giving here ConcurrentHashMap example. This is our main method. Then before going out with the concurrent HashMap, we'll see the HashMap here. Fine. In iteration I will try to do add or remove the key value pair. Then here we have available for each as well. You can simply say map.forEach, and this will be, you can say, key and value. This is our lambda expression and we are just trying to iterate it. Print here key value. See on screen, Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. And now if you are trying use run as Java application, it will print the output. Perfect. I will remove those null, we don't require at all here. Yeah, this is HashMap program, right? See if I am trying run a Java application, it will print the output. Like it does not maintain the order, right? And key must be unique here, and it allows one null key. But now in iteration, if I am trying to do add or remove the key value pair, suppose I am just going to add here, this is instead of address I am just adding here gender, and here for Sora I am just going to add the gender as female. Now what happen, we are expecting here in iteration, if you are trying add or remove the key value pair, we are expecting concurrent modification exception. See on screen. Which exception we got here? Concurrent modification exception we got here, right? Then if you want to avoid such exception, then you can simply use here concurrent HashMap. Then you can simply use here concurrent HashMap. See on screen. Now if you are using concurrent HashMap, then definitely there is no such a concurrent modification exception at runtime. See on screen. We are not getting the concurrent modification exception. It means in Java there are two classes. Those are the fail safe iterator. One is CopyOnWriteArrayList and the second one is concurrent HashMap. And concurrent HashMap, it does not allow any null key or null value. If I am adding here any null key, map.put, if I am adding any null key, then definitely it will give us null pointer exception. See on screen. Run as Java application. Which exception it gives us? Null pointer exception. If you are giving here key but value you are adding here null, then also it will give us null pointer exception. See on screen. Run as Java application. See which exception? Null pointer exception. It means you can simply say concurrent HashMap, it does not allow any null key or value, and concurrent HashMap is a fail safe iterator class in Java. It is used in multi-threading environment to achieve thread safety. It is used in multi-threading environment to achieve thread safety. Perfect. Then coming to here again, like concurrent HashMap, you can simply say this is the fail safe iterator in Java, and this is the class coming from, you can simply say like java.util dot concurrent package there. And one more thing, concurrent hash map comes in Java. Which version? The Java version is, since you can simply say it is coming from Java 1.4 itself. Yeah, 1.5, right? See, if you are coming up, you will be able to see this is the concurrent hash map. Yeah, since Java 1.5. And the package, if you want to check, say the package is java.util.concurrent package. Like concurrent hash map, it is a Java class coming from java.util.concurrent package, and this is class comes in Java which version? Since Java 1.5. I hope you are able to see on screen here. And concurrent hash map extend the abstract map, implement the concurrent map here. Yeah. Now coming to next is we'll come up with the fourth number question. What is LinkedHashSet? What is LinkedHashSet? Then see, LinkedHashSet, it means you can simply say it is non-synchronized. It is non-synchronized. Upcoming sessions I will take care of thread synchronization as well. You can simply check those sessions in upcoming dates. Okay. Then synchronize, it means you can simply say there is guarantee it will goes to execute 100%. Like 2 or more threads simultaneously comes into execution, but only one thread executes at a time. That's called thread synchronization. Then LinkedHashSet, it is non-synchronized, and it follows insertion order. It follows insertion order. You can simply say it follows insertion order. Then now we'll come up with our practical example for LinkedHashSet. I am just creating here new Java. You can simply say class and giving the Java class name as LinkedHashSet example. Here is it, our main method. For time being, I am just using the existing, like whatever we have available there, right? Data. I will prefer to use existing data here. Then instead of HashSet, I am using here LinkedHashSet. Now what will be the output here? You can simply try to give me the output in chat box. See, LinkedHashSet, it means it is non-synchronized and it follows the insertion order. And if any null element comes there, right, then whatever features in HashSet, those already features are available in LinkedHashSet. And LinkedHashSet, this is the class coming from java.util package. LinkedHashSet class comes in Java which version? 1.4. Since you will be able to see since 1.4. LinkedHashSet class comes in Java 1.4 and it extends the HashSet class and implements which interface? Set interface. It means it also allows the unique data. It also allows one null element. But the additional point is, like HashSet does not maintain the order. But LinkedHashSet follows the which order? LinkedHashSet follows the insertion order. Then simply try here, like run as Java application. See, we got here Sora insertion order at whatever we have given there. It allows the one null element and Sora comes here unique only. We don't have the duplicate Sora there, right? Yeah, there is not available twice Sora, unique itself actually. Now again, if you are trying to use run as Java application, it will follow the insertion order. HashSet does not maintain the order, but LinkedHashSet follows which order? It follows the insertion order. See on screen. LinkedHashSet follows the insertion order. Perfect. I hope you got the clarity what is LinkedHashSet. Now coming to next question. Question number 5. What is LinkedHashMap in Java? What is LinkedHashMap? Then here you can simply say it is non-synchronized. Non-synchronized. And the second point, it follows insertion order. Insertion order. Then we'll come up with the practical example for LinkedHashMap. For that perspective, I am simply come up with the Eclipse. Simply right click on our package, new Java class, and here I am giving LinkedHashMap example. Now simply add here main method, and for time being I am adding whatever we have added the key value pair for HashMap, same I am adding into our LinkedHashMap. Using Ctrl M, it will maximize the size of screen. Perfect. Then here we are just trying to print this record. You can use map dot for each, and this will be key value pair we are considering. This is key value, and by using lambda we are going to iterate those records, and using printing statement we are trying to print this is key value. You can simply use the colon separator. Perfect. Then instead of hash map I am giving here linked hash map. Then you can simply say like whatever features in hash map, all features are available in linked hash map, but hash map does not maintain the order, and linked hash map follows which order? Insertion order. It means whatever you have given sequence, id, name, salary, null, address, right? It will go ahead with the such approach. And linked hash map also allows only unique key there. Actually it also allows one null key. Here we have given two null key, right? Then definitely last one, it means 17th, whatever we have given xyz value, it will override the abc there. See one screen, run as Java application. See, here is it. It follows the which order? Insertion order. Like id come first, then name, then salary, then null, and then address. And if you don't have any null key, then simply delete it and again try it. Run as Java application. See one screen. It follows the insertion order. Perfect. It follows the insertion order. Then linked hash map. This is the class coming from, you can say, map interface, and this is the class comes in Java 1.4 version, and this is coming from java.util package. And if you want to check in internal, you can simply open here and simply come up with the topmost. There will be available class, the linked hash map class. This is key value pair, extend the hash map. It means whatever features in hash map, those are available in linked hash map as well. Feature, it means like it also allows one null key and multiple null values. And implementing which interface? Map interface. Like key must be unique, value allows the duplicate. Perfect. And this is key value pair. And linked hash map comes in Java which version? 1.4. And coming from which importing package? The package is java.util. This is internal structure you can simply consider. Perfect. Then I hope you got the clarity of what is linked hash map as well here, right? Yeah. And the 6th number I'm adding here question. Already we have covered what is concurrent hash map in Java. What is concurrent hash map in Java? What is concurrent hash map? Then concurrent hash map, you can simply say it is a fail safe iterator class in Java. Fail safe iterator class in Java. Next point, it is used in multi-threading environment to achieve thread safety. Thread safety, it means thread synchronization. You can simply consider. Upcoming sessions I will take care of thread synchronization practical examples. Next point, it does not allow any null key or value. It does not allow any null key and value. If you are adding, it will give us null pointer exception. And the next point, you can simply say it comes in JDK which version? JDK 1.5. okay, concurrent hash map. And the important thing, this is fail safe iterator class in Java. There are only two classes, those are the fail safe iterator in Java. First one is CopyOnWriteArrayList and the second one is concurrent hash map. Perfect. Now coming to next is 7th number question. Here, how HashMap internally works. How HashMap internally works. How HashMap internally works. For that perspective, in interview perspective, you can simply start with the map. Map is an interface. Like map, it is a key value pair. Key must be unique, value allows duplicate. In map, there are two classes, HashMap and TreeMap. HashMap does not maintain the order, but TreeMap follows the order. HashMap allows one null key, it allows multiple null values. TreeMap, there is no null key, but it allows multiple null values. Now you can say there is one bucket. Bucket size is 16 block. If you want to check the diagram, I will show the diagrammatic approach here. Yeah. See, here is HashMap internal working. I hope you are able to see my screen here, and there is available diagram. Like this is table, but you can simply assume this is one bucket. Bucket size is 0 to 15, it means 16 block. like it internally you can simply say follow the hashing principle and internally uses the linked list structure. Perfect. Then the bucket size is 16 block. It means start with 0 to 15. It internally they are following the hashing principle, uses the linked list structure, and there are two methods comes. First one you can simply say equals. There are two methods. First one is equals and the second one is hash code. Then see, if two HashMap objects are equal, then definitely there will be hash code is same. Like equals method return type there is available boolean like true false, and hash code method return type available integer type of value. Then if two HashMap objects are equals, then definitely hash code is same there. And once two hash code are same, then definitely collision arrive. Collision when arrive, if two HashMap objects are equal, then definitely there will be hash code is same, and once two hash code are same, collision arrive there. We'll assume here this is internal working, right? Suppose at block number 3 once collision arrive, then it internally override the same block again. It means performance goes to degrade. Performance goes to degrade, right? Then in Java 8 there are some changes happens. Once collision arrive, then internally instead of using linked list structure, they are using here binary tree, and there is available you can simply say left node and right node. Then definitely like once collision arrive, it internally using the binary tree, there is available left node and right node. It will help us to like balance the tree and it will give us the good performance. Like those are the changes happens in Java 8 regarding to our HashMap internal working. Perfect. But again, if someone asking like how HashMap internally works, this is internal working, it means we are not able to see directly, right? Yes. Then HashMap you can simply say this is the class, the part of map interface. Then you can say map is a Java interface, comes in Java 1.2. It is a key value pair, key must be unique, file allows you duplicate. There are two classes like HashMap and TreeMap. HashMap it does not maintain the order, but TreeMap itself follows the order. HashMap it allows one null key, but it allows multiple null values. And TreeMap there is no null key, but it allows multiple null values. Now you can simply come up with the assume this diagram. There is one bucket. The bucket size is 16 block. Perfect. 0 to 15 means you can simply say 16 block. And there are two methods available like equals and hash code. If two HashMap objects are equals, then definitely hash code will be same there. And once two hash code are same, then definitely collision arrive. Once collision arrive, it internally override the same block, and definitely performance goes to degrade there. Then in Java 8 there is concept comes binary tree you can simply say, and there is available right node left node. By using this concept, like it will goes to balance tree, and definitely it will give us the good performance in our Java application. Fine. Now coming to next question. Sometimes in interview they're asking differentiate list and vector, list versus vector. Then see, vector is a legacy class. If you want to check how we are saying this is legacy class, you can simply come up with our packaging structure, new Java class, and here I am giving this is vector example. Vector example. Whatever elements we have added in array list, the same I am just trying to add in vector. It will save our time. Yeah. Then instead of array list, I am just adding here vector. Vector is a Java class you can simply say, and this is legacy class. Legacy class it means you can simply consider this is the class comes in Java 1.0. See on screen. Since there is available 1.0. See, vector is a Java class since available 1.0. Then vector itself like synchronize, and this is legacy class not giving up to mark performance. It also follow the insertion order. Even it also you are able to iterate the data. This dot I am just trying to use for each system dot out, and here I am using method reference to print this data. Simply to run as Java application, it also follow the insertion order. It also allows the duplication of data. See on screen like list. But what is the main difference between this list and vector? If you want to change this object, you can change it actually, because previously there is list only, right? Yeah. Anyway, object you are able to give any, but as per solid principle, try to follow the good naming convention. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. See, again I am trying run as Java application, here it follows the insertion order. Whatever sequence we have given, same sequence there is available output. Like you are able to see Swara, Aparna, Rajesh, Apeksha, Rutuja, Swara and Yukuraj. It also allows us to duplication of data. It follows the insertion order. Then what is the main difference between list and vector? See, the first point, vector is a legacy class, and whatever list, array list, those are part of our, you can simply say Java 1.2. Those are not the legacy. Vector is synchronized, right? And vector is not give us up to mark performance. It means performance wise, always array list, linked list, those are the better as compared to vector. The main point, you can simply say vector is legacy class, comes in Java 1.0. This is synchronized and it not give us the up to mark performance. That's it. Now coming to next question number 9. I am just going to highlight here. This is, you can say, differentiate HashMap versus Hashtable. This is very commonly asked into the question. Differentiate like HashMap versus Hashtable. Then HashMap, you can simply say this is the Java class, right? Comes in Java 1.2. This is the part of our map interface. And Hashtable, this is the legacy class available there. Hashtable also we are able to iterate. HashMap also we are able to iterate by using for each. HashMap also key value pair. Hashtable also key value pair. But the important point, Hashtable, it does not allow any null key or null value. But HashMap, it allows one null key and it allows multiple null value. And Hashtable is a legacy class, comes in Java 1.0 and this is synchronized. We'll come up with the practical example for Hashtable. Right click on package, new Java class. I'm giving here Hashtable example. Simply create here main method. Now for time being, I'm just adding this HashMap whatever we have added there, right? Same I'm adding here, but instead of map, you can simply say this will be Hashtable. We are using here a Hashtable, and here also I am giving Hashtable. Right, this is the object we are going to consider. Object start with the lowercase, intermediate later we are giving capital here as per solid principles. Now I am just adding here, this is, you can simply say Hashtable here, right? Yes, and we are just trying to print it by using for each. This will be, you can say, key and value. Now I am trying to print key value by colon separated. What we are expecting? We are expecting here it will give us null pointer exception. The reason behind that, Hashtable, it does not allow any null key or value. See one screen. Which exception it gives? This is null pointer exception. See one screen. We got here exception. The exception name as null pointer exception. See one screen. We got here exception name as null pointer exception. Then simply remove this null key or null value whatever we have available. Now I'm doing line number 3 and line number 5 is unwanted. I want to delete those line. For deletion of those line, how we are going to delete? Control A, Control Shift O. It will delete the unwanted line of code. Perfect. Then see. Now again I am trying run as Java application. It will give us the output whatever we are expecting. See, it printing name, address, salary. It means this also not follows the order here, right? Not follows the order. But the important difference, HashMap, it allows one null key and it allows multiple null values. But Hashtable, there is no any null key, null value. If you are adding, it will give us null pointer exception. And Hashtable, this is the legacy class. Legacy, it means it comes in Java 1.0. See one screen. See, here is it. Since 1.0. Since 1.0. It means this is legacy class, you can simply say. This is synchronized and it not give up to mark performance. It not give up to mark performance. See, Hashtable, this is the legacy class available and it not give up to mark performance. And what is the initial capacity available there? 0.75, you can simply say. This is the initial capacity available there. And if you want to check, same for HashMap as well. You can simply open the HashMap internal implementation. You will be able to see here load factor. What is the default load factor available there? Simply check. Here is 0.75. This is floating point value, you can simply say. For HashMap, what is the default load factor? 0.75. This is floating point value, you can simply consider. Then I hope You got the clarity. Differentiate HashMap versus Hashtable. Like HashMap is not legacy class, but Hashtable is a legacy class. HashMap comes in Java 1.2, Hashtable comes in Java 1.0. HashMap, it allows one null key, but it allows multiple null values. Hashtable, there is no null key, and there is no null value. If you are adding any null key or null value in Hashtable, it will give us null pointer exception. In HashMap, if you are adding more than one null key, the last one override the first one. Hashtable is synchronized and it not give up to mark performance. That's why in industry, mostly we are using the HashMap itself. Now coming to next question, question number 10. Here I am adding differentiate comparable versus comparator. Differentiate comparable versus comparator. This is also very commonly asked interview question nowadays. Okay, for that perspective, I am just going to open new window in Notepad, and here I am giving this is comparable and this is comparator. You can simply say both are the functional interfaces here. Both are the functional interfaces. Why? Because there is available single abstract method. Then first point in comparable coming from java.length package. Java.length package. Comparator coming from, you can simply say java.util package. Next, comparable have only one method, which is the method compare to, and comparator have only one method, which is the method compare. Now coming to third point, comparable it is used for single sequence sort, and comparator it is used for, you can simply say it is used for multiple sequence sort. See, what is the main difference between comparable and comparator? Both are the type of functional interface. Functional interface, it means only one abstract method, SAM, single abstract method. Comparable coming from .length package, comparator coming from .util package. Comparable have only one method, which method? Compare to. Comparator also have compare method. There is one more method available in comparator, but this is coming from object class equals method. Then definitely we need to override which method? Compare. It means this is, you can simply say, single abstract method. That's called functional interface. And comparable it is used for single sequence sort, and comparator also it is used for multiple sequence sort. Then this is very commonly asked into the question, differentiate comparable versus comparator. Then here we'll go to the practical example for that, and I will explain the example as well there in practical. Now I am creating here new Java class, and the Java class name I am giving here, you can simply consider this is comparable example. This is our main method. I am creating the class name as employee, and you can say employee is our Pojo class. Using Ctrl M, it will maximize the size of screen. See, I am simply using here Ctrl M, it will maximize the size of screen. Perfect. Then now we are just going to add some here like fields, like employee. We are trying to add the fields private int emp have id. Next, private string emp have name. Next, we are adding private, you can simply say integer emp have age. If you want to add salary, you can say private double emp have salary. See, number of fields you will be able to add here. Time being, I am just adding here 4 fields like id, name, age and salary. Then we are just going to add here constructor. Go to source, generate constructor using fields. I want to create here parameterized constructor, that's why I am selecting here those parameters here. Simply generate. This is called, you can simply say, parameterized constructor. Like constructor name, same name as a class name. Constructor does not have like return type, and we pass here parameter, that's why we are saying this is parameterized constructor. Now we require the getter setters. Simply right click, go to source, generate getter setters, select all and generate it. Next we require the toString method. Go to source, generate toString method. See one screen. Perfect. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. If you want to add the equals hash code contracts, you can simply go to source, and here you can simply say generate the equals and hash code contracts. I will take the separate example for equals and hash code contracts. Fine. Here we don't require the equals hash code contracts. Here you can simply say this is Pojo class. This is Pojo class. Pojo, it means plain old Java object. like we have available there like variables, getter, setters, constructor. That's called Pojo class. You can simply say like fully encapsulated class available there. Now within that class we are going to implement here comparable interface. See, comparable and comparator both are interface. Comparable, see on screen, comparable coming from .length package and comparator coming from .util package. Here we are using comparable interface and the type of we are giving here employee. Now line number 5, it will give us the compile time problem. Why? Because whatever abstract method in comparable we must want to implement into our implementation class. Then which is the abstract method available there? There is abstract method available compare to. I will show you this method, no worries. Now simply check like comparable is an interface coming from java.lang package. See on screen. Now we'll come up with the comparable interface. See, it comes in Java 1.2 and if you want to check which is the package coming from java.lang package. Okay, and if you are coming down here, see, comparable is an interface, right, coming from java.lang package and there is only one abstract method. If you want to use the shortcut key to open the methods, simply use Ctrl O. There is only one abstract method. Which is the abstract method? Compare to. If you want to check, simply click on compare to. See, here is it. Ending with semicolon. It means you can simply say this is abstract method. Ending with semicolon, it means this is abstract method, right? And if there is single abstract method, that's called, you can simply say functional interface, SAM, single abstract method. Then comparable, it is a functional interface coming from java.lang package and itself available, which is the abstract method? Compare to. Only single abstract method available there. Now we'll come back to here and definitely class employee implements comparable. It means whatever abstract methods in comparable we need to implement into our implementation class. Then simply mouse over on line number 5 and it will give you suggestions. Add unimplemented methods. Which is the method is unimplemented? Compare to, because this method coming from comparable. Simply click on that. See, now there is no any issue and here is the method is implemented. Implementation, it means open curly brace available there. There you can write thousands of line of code as per your business requirements. That's called implementation. Method body available there. Now this is employee O, it means object. I am just passing here employee E1. You can simply say E1 is the object here. And now we are just trying to implement this method for comparison perspective. Like we are trying to sort age by ascending order and descending order, whatever you want. Because comparable is a function interface coming from .lang package, itself available compare to method. It is used to for single sequence sort. I want to sort the employee record by its age. That's why I'm adding here condition. If you can simply say emp age equal to e1 dot emp age, then you can simply say return 0. Else if emp age is greater than e1 dot emp age, then return 1. Else you can simply say return -1. Return -1. See, compared to the method, the return type itself available in type. It will return the numeric value. If both age are equals, it will return 0, like first and second, right? And if emp age means first is greater, then it will return 1. Else it will return -1. For that perspective, I am simply coming with the main class main method, and here I am trying to use list of data. For that perspective, I will prefer to Java 8 features. If you are not aware of those stream of, then you can simply create the list actually. First I will show the list. This will be list. It will be type of our employee, and you can simply say this will be employee list equal to new ArrayList or linked list, whatever you want. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations. Linked list is more suitable for manipulations. Here we are using list is an interface coming from java.util package, and then now you can simply add employee list dot add. There you can add new employee. Then here you can add those fields actually, ending with you can simply add the semicolon. But instead of creating such a way, I will prefer to use Java 8 features, use the stream API directly. Anyway, upcoming sessions I will take such a more sessions, live sessions for Java it as well. You will get more clarity. Fine. Then we'll use somehow advanced level here. I am directly calling here stream of, you can simply say, and there I am using new employee. This is employee 121. We are adding here as a ID. Name of employee I am adding Sora. This is the age, you can simply say I am adding 22, and this is the salary I am adding 97,000.96. Ending with, you can simply use .to list. Perfect. Now there is only issue. I want to add at least 5 records here. That's why I will do the copy paste. This is first, second, this is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth record we have added. And you know, list it allows the duplication of data, but I want to give some unique data there actually. Okay, then 122, you can simply say this will be 123, 124 we are adding here. The last one is 125. You can simply see here. Now the name I'm going to change here. Instead of Sora, now here I'm recalling like Lakshmi. Next we are adding here Rajesh. This will be, we are giving here Rutuja, and this is the last one we are adding here Apeksha. Perfect. Now we have available here list of records. You can simply consider how many list available. We have available 5 records there. Then we are calling here, you can simply say collection. See, collection is an interface coming from java.util package. Now I am directly calling here collections. Collections is a Java class available. See, here is collections. Collections is a class and collection is an interface. We are adding here collections. Collections dot, you can simply use sort. You can simply use here sort, and there we are passing employee list. Perfect. And now we are trying to sort on the basis of age. Single sequence sort you can simply consider. For that perspective, I am calling here employee list dot for each system dot out. You can simply say print ln. Then now again you can try run as Java application, see one screen, but it gives us which exception? It giving unsupported operation exception here, right? Immutable collections, it's showing line number 87. It gives us the exception like collections dot sort we are calling here, right? Okay, fine. For that perspective, I will comment out this much actually stream API code, and we'll try with our approach. Like we can simply say list we are using. This will be employee. This will be employee list equal to, you can simply say like new array list. Now we are calling here employee list dot add. This will be new employee, and here we are passing, this is the data actually. Here I am passing the data as whatever we have available existing data there. Just paste it here, ending with semicolon. Alright, just give the comma separated. Perfect. Now we are adding some more records here. Perfect. We are just going to change it 122, 123, 124, 125. You can give any data here, no worries. Now I am just changing here. This will be, you can simply consider as Aparna, and here it will be Rutuja, and the last one we are adding here Apeksha. Now we are going to change the age. Here I am giving, this will be, you can simply say like 16. This will be, you can say 20. The next one we are giving, this will be 17, and this one we are giving here 24. Now if you want to change the salary, you can go ahead and change the salary as well. This is not at all required to change the salary here, because anyway we are going to work on age here, right? Yeah, but still if you want, you can simply go ahead and change it. Now we have available employee list. We are just trying run as a Java application here. See, here is the output. Perfect. And this is followed by ascending order, 16, 17, then 20, then 21, and then 24. If you want to follow by descending order, simply change your logic. Okay, now again try, it will sort by descending order. Now we'll come with the age. See, the age is 24, 21, 20, 17. This is descending order. Then the concept is, what is comparable? See, comparable, it is a function interface. It's how function interface? Because itself available single abstract method, right? Then comparable is a function interface coming from java.lang package, and itself, which is the abstract method available, single abstract method compare to, and it is used for single sequence sort. Three important point there. Comparable is an functional interface coming from java.lang package, itself available only one abstract method. Which is the abstract method available there? You can simply say compare to. See, this is the compare to abstract method available there. Abstract method, it means only declaration ending with semicolon. And one more point, it is used for single sequence sort. Now coming to next is comparator. For comparator perspective, I am creating the one more Java application. Here you can simply right click, new Java class, and I am giving here, this will be comparator example. Then here I am creating, this is like main method, you can simply consider here, and creating the class name as customer. You can say class name as customer. For customer, we are adding the fields private, this will be int, customer have ID. Next we are adding here private string, customer have name. Next I am adding private int, customer have age. If you want to add, you can go to the customer account balance as well, customer gender as well, customer whatever you want, those fields you can simply go and add it, like UID, PAN card, everything, whatnot, right? Yes, time being I am just adding here three fields like ID, name and age, and we'll try to sort by name and age as well. Now simply right click here, go to source, generate constructor using fields, simply click on generate. Now we are coming with the source, again generate getter setters here, simply select all and generate it. We require the toString method here to print the formatted output. Go to source, generate toString method, see one screen. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Then this is our Pojo class. How? Plain old Java object we are going to consider, because those are the variables. This is the constructor. We have created getter setters here, and this is fully encapsulated class. Like different types of getter setters we have available here. Then coming inside our class here, and we are creating the one more class. Class name I am giving, this is as, you can simply say like name comparator. Name comparator. One more class we are going to create, class name as age comparator. Perfect. We have created the two classes here. One is name comparator, one is age comparator. Now I am just adding here, you can simply consider this is implements comparator. Then see, comparator is a functional interface coming from java.util package. See one screen. Then comparator is functional interface. How we are saying this is functional interface? Because there is single abstract method SAM. See one screen. Here I am using comparator. It is the type of our customer, you can simply consider. See, comparator, it is a functional interface coming from java.util package. If you want to check, see here is package available java.util. If you are coming down here, see, this is functional interface. Functional interface, it means single abstract method available there, SAM. Then itself available method is compare. Do Control O, it will show the compare method here. See compare method. There is available equals, but equals method coming from object class. This is not the comparator class, comparator interface. We have only one abstract method, which is the abstract method here, compare. And if there is only one abstract method, you can simply say this is the interface. The type of interface is functional interface. Like single abstract method there. That's called functional interface. Then again coming back to here, see one screen. Comparator, it is a functional interface coming from java.util package, itself available. Compare is a single abstract method. Now line number 50, it will give us the compile time problem. Why? Because whenever within class we are trying to implement interface, then whatever abstract methods there, you need to implement your implementation class. Now come up with the line number 50, mouse over there and simply click on add unimplemented methods. Which is the method available there? Compare. See, here is the compare method. Perfect. Right. And comparator, it is used for multiple sequence sort, like name comparator, age comparator. Perfect. Then I'm just trying to add here, this is name comparator, right? Then you can simply, instead of customer object 1, object 2, I will give customer 1 and customer 2. This is the reference. Like naming convention you can change as per your business requirement. Now I'm calling here c1 dot get customer name dot compare to. We have available compare to method in string. If both string are equals, it will return 0. If the first string is greater, it will return 1. Else it will return -1. I'm calling here compare to, and this is customer2 dot get name. Yeah, this is very short like code we have written here actually, okay, by using compare to methods. Okay, and compare also the return type itself integer. It means if both string like customer1 and customer2 ka name are same, then it will return 0. If the customer1 name is greater than customer2, then definitely it will return 1, else it will be -1. Greater than, it means you know the ABCD, like some sequence available there, alphabetic sequence, correct? Now coming to next is edge comparator. I'm just going to call here implements. You can simply say comparator, and we are just going to add here, this will be like our customer. And now we need to override the method here. Which method? Compare method. You can use control space directly, okay? Once you are handy, right, then you can use the shortcut key there to override the method. Always you not need to go there and take the help from Eclipse. If you are like pro level, you can use the shortcut directly. I'm just adding here c1 and c2. It means customer1 and customer2. And now we are just going to compare those. You can simply say age. If you can simply say like c1 dot get customer age equal to c2 dot get customer age. If both are equals, then simply return 0. Else, if you can simply consider c1 dot get customer age is greater than customer2 dot get customer age, then return 1. Else you can simply return -1. I hope I'm not going to explain these conditional things here, because already you are aware of the core Java, right? Yes. Then coming to main class main method, here I am adding the list of customers. For that perspective, I am using here list. List, it will be type of our customer. You can simply say this will be customer list equal to new ArrayList and LinkedList, whatever you want to prefer. ArrayList is more suitable for read data, LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations. Now we are just calling customer list dot add. This will be new customer. I'm just trying to add here 5 customers. First one I'm adding here 121 as Swara. The next I'm giving here age as 21. Next we'll do the copy paste. It will save our time as well. 5 records we are trying to add here. Then this will be 122, 123, 124, 125. This name I'm just giving here Apeksha. The next name I'm adding here Yogiraj. Next I'm adding here Pooja, and this is, you can simply say, Rajesh. We have added different name here actually, okay? And the Apeksha age I'm giving here 19, Yogiraj I'm giving here 24. Then Pooja we are just going to add here age as 17, and Rajesh we are just giving the age as 22. Like each customer we have given the different name, different age. Now we are trying to sort by multi-sequence sort, you can simply say, because we are using here comparator. Then you can simply call here collections dot sort. Then here I am calling this is customer list, and the first one we are trying sort by name comparator. Then before printing it, I want to say this is for name comparator. I am just using here hash mark, otherwise you can simply say star mark here. Yeah, and this is we are saying name comparator. Yes. Then trying to print by using for each. We have customer list here. We'll prefer to use Java 8 here. For each, this will be system.out, and you can simply use here print ln. Same thing we'll do for age comparator as well. First it will print by name comparator. Next we are trying to print by using age comparator here, right? Yeah. This will be, you can simply say, age comparator. There you can simply call here age comparator. It will print accordingly. Now simply try run as Java application, then see one screen. Here is our output. Like age comparator, if you are going to check, first is name comparator here, right? Start with alphabetic Apeksha, then Pooja, Rajesh, Swara, Yogiraj. And the age comparator start with like 17, then 19, 21, 22, 24. If I'm adding here one more records here as Aparna, then see what happened with the name comparator here. Aparna come first here, right? If I'm adding here Aparna and we are giving the ID as 1001, you can pass any ID, you have freedom. And here I am giving the age I am giving here 32. Now again we'll try run as Java application. Whenever you are trying with the name comparator here, right? Then Aparna come first here, then Apeksha, then Pooja, Rajesh, Sora, and then Yuguraj. And the age comparator by ascending order, like 17, 19, 21, 22, 24, and 32. It means whatever like we are expecting, like comparator, it follows the multiple sequence sort, right? It gives us the output accordingly. And the same code I will upload on GitHub for your references. Once live is done, I will upload this code on GitHub as well for your understanding perspective. Okay, perfect. Then again coming to our this question, the question is very simple, like differentiate comparable and comparator. Mostly this question comes as a theory question actually, but if you want to do practical, we already covered the practical scenario as well. Then comparable versus comparator, like comparable and comparator both are functional interface. There is single abstract method that's called functional interface. In comparable, there is single abstract method as compared to, and comparator is single abstract method as compare. Comparable coming from .lang package and comparator coming from .util package. Comparable it is used for single sequence sort, comparator it is used for multiple sequence sort. Like such a way we covered here comparable versus comparator as well. Now we'll come up with the next is we'll start with the like advanced concept in collection framework. Okay, advanced concept in collection framework, like those are the interview questions they are going to ask here. Like you have available employee list, you have employee list available, and there will be available, you can simply say ID, name, and salary. Then they will ask, you can do here like filter data, those employee have salary, filter data salary, those have more than or equal to 50,000 and 90,000 whatever, right? Again they will ask, you can sort data by salary. Okay, again they will ask, you can fetch second largest salary data, second largest salary data, second largest salary record. Such questions they will ask in interview, right? I will cover up those scenario as well here. Somehow I am covering some interview questions as well here. Fine. Yes. Then first we'll create the list of employee here by using ArrayList, and this will be advanced level, like custom we are going to create. For that perspective, I am just creating the separate package. New Java package I am creating under src main Java package. It means this is the group of classes. Com dot, you can simply say full stack dot, we are giving core here, and this will be advanced, you can simply say collection. Our package is created successfully. Now right click on that new Java class, and here I am giving, this is, you can simply say list example. Okay, because we are going to create for list like ArrayList and linked list, right? Yeah, that's why I'm giving here list example, but this will be, you can simply say interview question. If you want to say interview question list example, that also fine. I will give here interview question list example. If you want to say like sort by name, sort by salary, filter, you can give such name as well. But within single example, I will try to cover up the more scenarios. That's why I'm giving here interview question list example. Now click on finish and just creating here main method. Now using Ctrl M, it will maximize the size of screen. Simply use class name. I'm giving here employee. Employee have fields, private int, emp have ID, private string, we are giving here emp have name. Again next private, you can simply say double, emp have salary. Time being, I'm just adding here 3 fields, ID, name, and salary. Okay, if you want to add some more fields, you can go ahead and add the more fields as well. Now we are going to create here constructor. Simply right click, go to source, generate constructor using fields. See, we are just trying to save the application first here actually. Okay, save it. And now you can simply right click, go to source, and then you can simply say generate constructor using fields. Simply select all, it generated there, right? Now simply right click, go to source, generate getter setters as per our business requirement. Next we require the toString method, go to source, generate toString method here. If you want to add equals hashcode contracts, this is not mandatory here, but if you want, you can simply go with the source, generate equals and hashcode contracts as well. Perfect. This is, you can simply select Pojo class, fully encapsulated class. Now coming to inside main class, main method, then here I am just going to add list. List, it will be type of our employee. Then here you can simply say this will be employee list equal to stream of, we are directly calling here, this is the Java 8 features, new employee I am giving here, and this is ID as 121, name as Sora, and here you can simply say salary, we are going to pass here 97,000.96 dot to list. Perfect. Now we are trying to add here 5 records, that's why I'm just going to add here comma separated. We are just going to add here 5 records by comma separated. See, each record I am giving somehow different values, like ID you can simply consider this will be 124, we are giving, this will be 123, and this will be 125. Now this is, I am giving here Lakshmi. Next we are adding here, this is Ram, this is Rutuja we are giving, and the last one we are adding here Puja. Now here I am giving, this is, first we are writing sort by name. It's possible if you want to write single line code, you can simply use the stream API and directly call here sorted method. But those who are newcomer, for that perspective I am just creating the here employee list and I will work on that list only. Okay, yeah, then simply add the employee list here dot, we are calling here stream API, stream dot sorted. Then you can use comparator dot comparing, and here we are calling employee get name, and by using for each we are just trying to print it system dot out, and then you can simply say print ln ending with semicolon. Now it will print by sort by name, see one screen, ascending order, right? If I am adding here one more record as Apeksha and Aparna, it will print accordingly. Okay, see one screen. At the ending with I am adding 2 more records there. Here you can simply say this will be 1001, this will be, sorry, this will be, you can say 1005. This is, I am giving here Apeksha, and the next one I am adding here Aparna, and each one we are giving some different salary as well, you can simply say, right? Yeah, Apeksha I am giving some records, right? Ram otherwise will give the salary for this Lakshmi, somehow you can simply say 19,000. Ram we are giving the salary as, you can say 47,000. Apeksha we are giving the salary as, you can say like 77,000, and the Aparna we are giving salary as 17,000, because I want to add somehow different salary as well, because we are going to sort by salary as well, right, and filter as well, that's fine. Now sort by name we are giving here by using stream API, we are calling here sorted function there, and comparator is an interface, correct, and by using comparing method we are able to sort by name, it will print by ascending order, see one screen, which come first, Aparna, then Apeksha, Lakshmi, Puja, Ram, Rutuja and Swara. If you want descending order, it's very easy, you can simply call here a reverse function, a reverse method. Now it will print descending order, which come first, Swara, Rutuja, which one last, Aparna. In such a way like sort by name is working. Now I am writing here, this will be sort by salary, sort by salary. Then you can simply say this is employee list dot stream dot sorted, we are calling here comparator, then this will be comparing, and here you can simply call employee get salary dot for each, this will be system dot out print ln. Now again we are trying here run as Java application, it will print the data, but here this one we are trying to comment it out, Ctrl// and now again we are trying sort by salary ascending order, which come first, 17,000, which one is the last, 97,000. If you want descending order, then simply call here which method, you can simply use a reverse method there, see one screen, simply to run as Java application Now highest salary come first, 97,000, which is the last. There is available 17,000 here, right? Perfect. If you want to make the unique records, right, here you can change the salary as well. I'm giving here 91,000 for Rutuja, and the Pooja I'm just going to add here 94,000, you can simply say. Perfect. Again you can try run as Java application, it will give us the perfect output whatever we are expecting, like descending order. See, on the base of salary, right, highest salary come first, lowest salary last. How? Because of reverse method, you can simply say. Now coming to next is we are trying to filter the data by salary. You can simply say filter data by salary is greater than 50,000. For that perspective, I am just going to call here again stream API. You can say employee list dot stream dot filter. You can simply use the filter function here. And now this is employee record we are using here. This is lambda expression emp dot get salary is greater than or equal to 50,000. And then you can use for each system dot out, and then you can simply use print ln ending with semicolon. How many records it will filter? See on screen. Whatever we are expecting, though we have added the here condition for that, right? This filter, inside filter whatever you are writing now, you can simply say this is the predicates. If you want to check, I will show you here. See, filter we are going to add, it means this is predicate. I hope like you are able to see on my screen line number 91, there is available predicate, and predicate you can simply say this is the function interface in Java 8. Then here you can simply consider predicate, it means we are able to add the condition. This is the condition, whatever condition we have added here, right? Then see employee list dot stream dot filter, and this is our condition we have given, and accordingly those employee have salary more than or equal to 50,000, it will fetch. Then see on screen, run as Java application, it will give us the output whatever we are expecting. Again sorry for that, we need to comment out this much code here. Yeah, now again we'll try to use run as Java application, it will filter the records those employee have more than or equal to 50,000 salary. See on screen, this is the like output like after filtration of salary. I hope like you got the clarity here, right? Yes. Then coming to next is you can simply consider here filtration is done, right? Now next is we are trying to fetch second largest salary record. Second largest salary record. And one more thing here, if you want to like change the condition, you can change your condition appropriate type of data, it will filter it here actually. Okay, yes. Now second largest salary record we are trying to fetch. For that perspective, I am just going to write the code base here. We have employee list dot stream dot, you can simply say sort it. This will be comparator. Then you can simply use comparing. We are calling here employee get salary. Then we are using dot reverse dot to list dot get of index. We require here second largest salary, n-1 formula we are going to apply. If you want highest salary, you can give here 0, n-1, right? If you want second largest salary, 2 minus 1, it will be get of index 1. You can simply say n-1 formula. Which is the second largest salary available there? You can simply check it manually. Then accordingly it will give us the output. Perfect. Then there is 97,000, 19,000, 91. Okay, fine. Here is 94,000 is the second largest salary, correct? I hope Pooja record is available there. Perfect. We'll see in output. It not printed because we haven't used the for each. Yeah, somehow we need to use here. This is one record, right? Then we'll create the object for that. Like employee equal to. And here you can simply use printing statement and just try to print employee. See on screen. It will print 94,000, it means Pooja. Is it correct? If you want highest salary, simply n-1. n1 minus 1, it means 0. Run as Java application, it will print. Perfect. If you want third largest, 3 minus 1. Just try. Again, run as Java application, it will print such records. Perfect. Now it's printed Rutuja here. But if you want like second largest, like 2 minus 1, it means n minus 1 formula. You can simply give get of index 1. It will print the second largest salary record there. Perfect. And if you want to only print salary, then you can use here getter. Get the salary, it will print only salary. Run as Java application, see one screen. I hope you got the clarity here. Perfect. Yes. But if you want to print entire records, you can simply print the object as it is. Perfect. Then whatever like we have given here, filter data by salary, sort data by salary, then fetch second largest salary records, we are able to do that, right? And yes, sort by name as well we have performed here, right? Sort by name. Then if you want to sort by age, you can go ahead and do it. Actually, it's very easy. Perfect. Now one more example I want to cover up here. Actually, this is will come up with the again list only, because this is very common as into question nowadays. New Java class I'm giving here. This is, you can simply say, list example. We have main method here. List, it will be, you can simply say, we have integer type of list available. Here you can simply say integer list, integer, right? Sorry, yeah, integer list equal to, you can simply call here arrays dot as list. Now I'm giving here 6, 8, 9, this will be 3, 4, you can simply say 2, again we are passing here suppose 10 as well. Then now they will ask, you can sort by ascending order. It's very easy. Simply call integer list dot stream dot sort it and simply use comparator. Then you can use comparing, this will be integer type of data, you can simply use int value, and by using for each you can go ahead and print it. System dot out print ln, see one screen. Now it will print the ascending order record, see one screen, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. If you want reverse order, simply use here reverse, it will print the descending order, like 10 come first there, see one screen. If you want in single line, then simply remove the ln, it will print single line. Run as Java application. Perfect. Then here you can simply say this is the code for sort integers. Sort integers. Next we'll try do the summation of those integers. You can simply say sum of integers. Sum of integers. How we are going to perform? Simply use integer list dot stream dot, you can simply say collect. Collectors is a class. Collectors dot, you can simply say summing int, and here we are calling integer int value. Then here you can say this will be int sum equal to, and whatever we are giving here, right? Okay, it giving the issue here, right? What is the issue? Summing int value we have given here. Sorry, here you need to remove this. Yeah, perfect. Just declare the variable there sum and just try to print the sum here. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Now simply try run as Java application. It will print the output. There is 42, right? Yeah. Control A, Control Shift O. Unwanted line of code we are going to delete. If you want to do average of those integers, then how to do average of integers? You can simply do here average of integers. For that perspective, you can simply call here, this will be integer list dot stream dot collect, you can call here collectors dot, this will be averaging int, yeah, averaging double, whatever you want. Suppose you are trying averaging double, give here averaging double, this will be integer int value ending with semicolon. Now we are just going to define here, this will be, you can say double average, and you know the average formula in maths, right? Same formula our Java also goes to work here. Then here I am just passing here average. Now simply try run as Java application, see one screen, it will give us the output. Perfect. Average means total, whatever like we have summation available there and divide by total to number, that's called average. Then if you want to like here, if your business requirement comes, right, to find like repeated number with its occurrences, that also possible, right? Yeah, those also I will cover up the here only, like repeated number. Suppose we have available here repeated number as, you can simply say 9, correct? 9 is repeated. One more 3 also we have repeated here. One more 3 also we have repeated. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Then here I am adding the code base. You can say repeated numbers, right? From here also, if you want to like fetch second largest number, which is the second largest number here, 9. If you want to write the code, that also possible, right? Then before going ahead with the repeated number, I will fetch here, you can say second largest number from integer list. This is very commonly asked into the question. Fetch second largest number from integer list. Then we are calling here, this will be integer list dot stream dot, you can simply say sorted. Then you can simply use comparator dot comparing. Then here we are going to pass here integer int value, and this will be, you can simply say dot reverse dot to list get of second largest number, it means get of 2 minus 1, it means 1. And here you can simply say this will be int, this is second largest number. This is very commonly asked into the question nowadays actually, if you are applying for big MNCs. Then here this will be second largest number. Which is the second largest number in this list? See one screen, this is the number here 9. But what happen if I am passing here one more 10? Then definitely our code it will print 10, but the second largest number we need here 9. For that perspective, you can simply use stream.distinct. Okay, now again you can try run as Java application, so it will print the 9. It means always good developer, they will try to test positive and negative test cases. That's why I just highlighted this scenario here actually. Yeah, I'm just going to comment out this much code, and we'll come up with the next is repeated number with its occurrences. Then if someone asks this question, like you need to write the code for a repeated number with its occurrences, then we have available here a repeated number like 9, then we have 3, we have available 10 as well here, right? Yes. For that perspective, I will recommend you can simply use the map concept. This will be our number, it means integer, this will be the long, and you can simply add here, this is counter map equal to, this is integer list dot stream dot collect, then use collectors dot grouping by, then you can simply call here function dot identity, and then we are calling collectors dot counting. This is collectors is a class, Java class available. Collectors dot counting is a function available there to count the number of records, right? Now I am using here printing statement. This is counter map. It will print whatever records like numbers available and how many times available there. See 10 available twice, 9 available 2 times there. But again, if you are going to add one more 9 here, right? Suppose you are adding here one more 9, then it will print 9 available there 3 times. Run as Java application. See one screen, 9 available 3 times. But our business requirement, we are just trying to print repeated number with its occurrences. Repeated number with its occurrences. Perfect. For that perspective, we need to write the code base. Then I am using here, this is counter map dot for each. This is the map we are trying to iterate, right? Key value. Then here you can simply use, this is the condition, like if value goes more than 1, then this will be repeated number, then this will be key, and this is value we are going to print by colon separated. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Again I am trying run as Java application. See one screen, it gives us the compile time problem. Why? Because the syntax. Yeah, perfect. Now again I am trying run as Java application. There is available 3 2 times, 9 3 times available, 10 2 times available there. It means this is the code base. You can simply handle for repeated number with its, you can simply consider as a occurrences as well. Okay, and if interview is not satisfied with this for each, if they are asking, you can use the stream API. Then I will add the one more code base here actually. You can simply consider here, this will be counter map dot entry set dot stream, and then you can go to the filter, then filter on the basis of our number only, right? Yes. Then here you can simply say If number, it means this value goes more than 1, then you can go to the for each and just try to print it. System.out, this will be print ln. Now you can try with such approach as well. Here we are using this filter, right? Number is greater than or equal to 1 we are giving here. Otherwise you can simply say num dot get value. Yeah, because we need to perform this predicate on our value only, right? That's why the get value is mandatory here. Now again you can try run your Java application, see the same output. 3 twice, 9 3 times available, 10 twice available there, right? Yes. If you want colon separated, again you can simply change your for each. Then you can simply say like such a way here, this is number, right? Then we are calling here, this is the system.out.println, and here you can simply say n.getKey. Here you can say this is n.get value and use the colon separated. Fine. Yeah. Then here we use the stream API and use the filter to filter the number of occurrences there. 3 twice, 9 3 times, 10 2 times, and we use here colon separated. Then nowadays everything is possible in Java 8 actually. Whatever you are going to think, it's possible, but appropriate logic you need to implement here. Perfect. Now coming to next is we have covered here list actually somehow advanced level examples. Then upcoming sessions, like once we start with the advanced Java in Spring Boot, Hibernate, creating the REST API, microservices, always I will prefer to Java 8 features only. Fine. Then keep learning from our YouTube channel and add more comments. Definitely I will try at my best level to reply your comments as soon as possible as well. Then list perspective, I hope that will be enough here. Now we'll come up with the map, because time being we need to cover up the map advanced example as well. For that perspective, I'm just going out with the new Java class. You can simply say here I'm giving map advanced example. Simply create here, this is main method. I'm adding the class name as we have available here employee class already, right? Yes, this class will use here directly. Then we don't require to create the one more class here as employee. Now we'll consider we have available those list of employees, right? We have available those list of employees. You can simply consider here is it. I will add those list of employees here as it is. Fine. Yes, because you know the access modifier, right? We have created the employee class within same package. That's why we are able to access this employee class here also. Okay, perfect. I hope I not need to explain how I am accessing the employee class here, because employee is a default access modifier, default have scope within single package, and we have created the map advanced example and IQ list example within same package. That's why I'm able to access the employee Pojo class here as well. Now what is the question? Question is very simple. We are trying to convert list into map, and once we converted this list into map, then we are trying to filter those employee have salary more than or equal to 50,000. Then how to convert this list into map? Now we have available here list. See, this is the list we have available here, right? Then first we'll create the map. You can simply say like we have available key as an integer type of employee ID, and value you can simply say employee type of object. Then I'm giving here, this will be employee map equal to, we have available here employee list. I'm calling here this is employee list dot stream dot collect. You can simply use dot collect is a method available here. Okay, yeah, using Control M it will maximize the size of screen. You are able to see my screen as well here, right? Yes. Then simply call here collectors dot to map we are going to call here, and here I am just going to call, this is, you can simply say employee get ID, and here we are just going to say this is our employee object. See, this is our employee object ending with semicolon. If you are trying to print this employee map, you will be able to see this is key value pair. See one screen, like here very advanced level we are using here converting list into map. Now simply try run as Java application. See, this is the key and this is the value, it means entire object. Again this is the key and this is the entire object as a value we have available here. Perfect. This is again, this is the key, this is the value available for entire object. Now instead of printing such a things, we'll try to use by using for each. Then simply call here employee map dot for each. Then here you can simply say we have available key value, and this is lambda expression. We are trying to iterate the records and simply try to print by using printing statement key value. See one screen. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Again I am trying run as Java application. It will print the key value pair. This is the key and this is the entire object as a value. Again this is the key, this entire object as a value here. Key value pair we have printed here, map concept, right? Yes. Then map it is a key value pair. Then we have available list. Then this list by using stream API, by using this collect, we are able to convert into our map. Like this is key, it means integer type of, you can simply say employee ID, and this is the value, it means you can simply say employee type of we have available object, and at the end it will print key and the value as the employee object, key and value as the employee object. Now the question comes here, filter the records, those employee have salary more than or equal to 50,000. Then simply add here condition, if value, it means v dot get emp salary. From value we are getting the salary, and those have more than or equal to 50,000. Those we are trying to print it by using printing statement. See one screen. Again I am trying run as Java application. See one screen. We have only 4 records available more than or equal to 50,000. If I am adding one more data there actually, like here you can simply consider, suppose for Aparna I am adding here suppose 50,000 salary, right? Dot 50,000, exact 50,000 you can simply consider. Then we are expecting one more records, it will add Aparna as well. See one screen. Run as, sorry there is some mistakes course to list we are using here, right? Yeah, perfect. Syntactically I corrected the code now. Yes, Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will format the code base. Always do Control A, Control I, Control Shift F, it will help us to format the code base as well. Now simply try again, run as Java application, it will print the data. See the last one is coming here, Aparna as 50,000, right? Then whatever like you are expecting as per business requirement, simply implement such a code snippets, it will give you output here actually. Perfect. Then here we use the map concept. A map, it is a key value pair, and map key must be unique, value allows the duplicate, right? If I am adding somehow the duplicate key, then definitely it will be considering unique key only. Okay, in your case you can try like whatever theory we have taken, you can simply try to like perform in your practical approach as well. Okay, then see here one more time I just go through the theory part here actually. Like in today's session we covered here collection framework. Like collection, it is a group of object. There are 3 important interfaces like list, set and map. List, it allows the duplication of data, it follows the insertion order. Set, it is uniqueness, it does not allow any duplication of data. Map, it is a key value pair, key must be unique, value allows the duplicate there. Then in list there are 2 classes available, ArrayList and LinkedList. ArrayList follows DDL, LinkedList follows DML here. Then ArrayList is more suitable for read operations, LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations like insert, update, delete. Set, it is a uniqueness, and there are 2 classes available in set, HashSet and TreeSet. HashSet, it does not maintain the order, but TreeSet, it follows the order. HashSet, it allows one null element, and TreeSet, it does not allow any null element. Now coming to map, map, it is a key value pair, key must be unique in map and value allows duplicate. There are 2 classes in map, HashMap and TreeMap. HashMap, it does not maintain the order, but TreeMap, it follows the order. HashMap, it allows one null key and it allows multiple null values. TreeMap, there is no null key, but it allows multiple null values. Now come up with some interview questions here, and I'm very sure like out of that there is no interview questions as well on collection. Fine, some questions they will ask on stream API. We'll take the one more live session for stream API, and there I will cover up the within 2 hours I will cover all the interview questions answered there. And I already created the book as well for interview questions answer perspective. If you want to crack your interview within 15 days, you can simply follow our book. If you want book, you can simply add comments in comment box. I will give the link from there. You can try to purchase from our book also there. Then what are the interview questions here? The first questions, differentiate ArrayList versus LinkedList. You know very well, right? ArrayList follows DDL, LinkedList follows DML. ArrayList is more suitable for read operations, LinkedList is more suitable for manipulations like insert, update, delete. Then you can simply consider like ArrayList in PhonePe. If you are trying to check account balance, go ahead with the ArrayList. In PhonePe, if you are trying to transfer funds, go ahead with the LinkedList. When concurrent modification exception comes, you can say in iteration, if you are trying to add or remove the elements a key value pair, that time concurrent modification exception comes. If such exception comes, that's called fail fast iterator. If there is no exception in such a scenario, in iteration, if you are trying add or remove the key value pairs elements, then you can simply say this is the fail safe iterator. In Java, there are only two classes. Those are the fail safe iterator, CopyOnWriteArrayList, and ConcurrentHashMap. Then coming to next, what is LinkedHashSet? LinkedHashSet, it is a part of set interface. If your business requirement, you want to follow the unique element and need insertion order, then go ahead with the LinkedHashSet. This is the like LinkedHashSet comes in Java 1.4. It is non-synchronized. It follows the insertion order. Now, what is LinkedHashMap? Again, if your business requirement collection framework, you want key value pair and follow the insertion order, then go ahead with the LinkedHashMap. Like it is non-synchronized, it follows the insertion order. Coming to next, what is ConcurrentHashMap? It is a fail-safe iterator class in Java. It is used in multi-threading environment to achieve the thread safety. It does not allow any null key or value, and it comes in JDK 1.5. And it does not allow any null key or value as well. Perfect. Now coming to how HashMap internally works, then you can simply say there is one bucket. Bucket size is 16 block. There are two methods, equals and hashcode. If two HashMap objects are equal, then definitely hashcode is same. And hashcode, it return the integer type of value. If two hashcode are same, then definitely collision arrive. And once collision arrive, our performance goes to degrade because it will override the same block again. Then in Java, there is some changes happens. Instead of a linked list, once collision arrive, it will go ahead with the binary tree. There is available left node, right node, and it will give us again good performance. Now coming to next, differentiate like list and vector. Then you know vector is a legacy class, comes in 1.0. This is synchronized and not give us the up to mark performance. Then mostly in industry we are using list itself. Vector also allows duplication of data. It also follows the insertion order. Okay. Now coming to 9th number question, differentiate HashMap versus Hashtable. HashMap it not legacy, Hashtable is legacy. HashMap it allows one null key, it allows multiple null value, but Hashtable it does not allow any null key, null value. If you are adding, it will give us null pointer exception. Hashtable comes in Java 1.0 and HashMap comes in 1.2. Hashtable is synchronized and this is legacy, not give up to mark performance. Coming to next, 10th number question, differentiate comparable versus comparator. Comparable, comparator both are functional interface. Comparable coming from .lang package, comparator coming from .util package. Comparable have only one abstract method, compare to. Comparator have only one abstract method, compare. Comparable is used for single sequence sort, comparator for multiple sequence sort. Now there will be some questions comes on stream API, like you have employee list, there will be ID, name and salary, then filter data on salary, sort data by salary, sort by name, sort by age, sort by DOB, then fetch second largest salary, fetch largest salary, then do the summation of salary. Then such a number of questions comes on stream API here, right? Yeah. And the 12th number questions, convert list into map, and again you can simply go ahead with the filtration. The last program we have covered here. Okay, convert list into map, the same sequence you can follow. If you have available product class, if you have available, like if you are working with the e-commerce application, right, then you can simply go ahead with the product. You can again go ahead with the customer, because customer goes to purchase such a product, right? You can try to handle such a scenarios here actually. And if you want some practical assessment, you can comment in our comment in YouTube comment box. I will review it and accordingly I will give you some assessment like thoughts as well. Like best example, some like finance fintech corporates, right, they're asking such questions like you need to write the code, city wise tax calculation, like department wise salary calculation, right, average salary you can do, like such a number of like practical scenario comes there. Then you can simply go ahead and implement it. And if you are facing any difficulties, feel free to add your questions in comment box. I will be available here to help you for that. Fine. Yes. And at the end, give some more times on map, because in map itself, like we have HashMap, TreeMap, LinkedHashMap, again we have available ConcurrentHashMap. And again, if you are going ahead with the advanced level, there is available weak HashMap, there is available identity HashMap as well. Time being, I am not going to cover up those all the parts within single session, but here I tried at my base level to cover up like all the like scenarios whatever possible in collection framework. Then upcoming sessions, I will take care of like the remaining whatever we have available Java features, Stream API, those also I will take care in upcoming sessions, and I will try to take those sessions as well live. Okay. Then if you have any questions, then feel free to ask your questions. We have some time available. I will check like if there is some like questions from your side. Then I am just checking here actually. Yeah. fine. I hope it will be good. Like time is goes more actually. Then definitely I will check those later as well. But till like if you are facing difficulties at any time, you can feel free to add your comments here. Okay. And if you want to check our website, you can simply visit us at www.fullstackjavadeveloper.in. fullstackjavadeveloper.in. Okay, here like you will get in detail syllabus. If you want to join our curriculum, you can join and start work on live project. It will be great benefits for your career as well. And every Sunday I will try from my side base level to upload at least one project there. Fine. And the project I will consider like domain. You can simply consider I am going to work on here fintech. It means banking domain. You can simply say fintech. It means you can simply say banking. That's called finance domain. BAPSI domain you can simply say. Then again I have available projects. You can simply consider as a healthcare as well. We have a retail e-commerce application available, including like such a PayPal, Razorpay, Instamojo, including payment gateway we have available there. Then again coming to next, we have available ERP project like GST billings as well. And if you want like some more projects, you can simply add from your side. We have client available from airlines as well. Then such like number of products available there. I will add those projects from my side on YouTube. Every Sunday I will try to upload the such a good projects there, and you will be able to see the code snippet as well. Then you can simply, if you want to work on real-time projects, then definitely you can simply join us and start your career in software development. And those who are freshers, I will recommend you can give more time to understand the core Java. If you are good in core Java, then and then interviewer they are going to ask questions on Spring Boot. Don't directly jump on Spring Boot. That's why we have started here core Java playlist. Okay. Then first you can give the more time on core Java. Once you are done with core Java, then you can go with the like JDBC concepts like advanced Java, J2EE. I am not recommending you can go to the JSP servlet. You can start with the Hibernate, otherwise you can go to the Spring Boot with Data JPA directly. Because nowadays in the industry, instead of Hibernate, they will prefer to Data JPA. And once it's done, then you can go ahead with Spring Boot with Spring Security like JWT or OAuth, whatever you are going to prefer, right? And accordingly you can learn. There will be like Apache Kafka, Docker, Kubernetes, right? Postman, Swagger, also like API testing we are going to use there, correct? Then such a way you can slowly move on microservices, and once you're done with the microservices, try to create the project from backend side, and once it's done, then you can slowly move on front end like follow the React.js or otherwise Vue.js. But for React.js perspective, you need to start with first level, right? You need to start with the HTML5, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, and then you can go with the React.js. Perfect. Then this code, whatever code we have created, I will go ahead and upload on our GitHub. For that perspective, first I will come up with the GitHub here. I am just going to open the GitHub URL here. Yeah. And then creating the new repo here, new repository. The repo I am giving here, you can simply say core Java collection framework. Yeah. Others will give the including collection framework here. This is public repo I am creating. Like anyone, they will be able to access this repo. That's why I'm giving here public repo. Then click on create the repo. Our repo is created successfully. Once repo is created, then coming to this code and just copy the clipboard. It means copy this URL. Now coming to local. In local perspective, I'm just creating the one folder here. The folder I am trying to create under that full stack nodes here. Creating Control Shift N. New folder I am creating here. Folder name I am giving here Git, and trying to use CMD. It will open the command prompt, and there I am trying to clone the repo. You can simply say git clone and paste the URL. Once it clones successfully, we are using CD. It will go to that particular folder, right? Yeah. And if you are coming here in Git folder, there is available readme folder, and a readme folder, it means developer point of view. This will be like some information about our project, but here we haven't created the project. Here we have learned the concept of collection framework, right? Then I want to add here some theory part. Then this entire theory I am just adding within that readme file. You can simply follow this file, you will get the clarity. Okay, I will delete the website here. Just I am adding the questions, and those are the notes here, whatever we have learned in today's session. Perfect. I will save it. Yeah, the backup file I will get it from here, and itself we are going to add our code base as well. For code base perspective, simply come up with the properties we have available there, our workspace, right? Then copy this entire workspace like collection framework. We are going to copy and coming to here and paste it here. Now the next step, we need to commit the code base. Then use git add. Then you can simply use dot, and then use git commit -m, and this is the message I'm giving initial commit. If you want to follow git GUI, you can follow. If you want to use Eclipse for commit the code base, you can follow this one. If you want IntelliJ, you can go to the IntelliJ. I will recommend for core Java, you can go to the Eclipse, but once we start with the Spring Boot, we'll go ahead with the IntelliJ only. Okay? Yeah. Now there are lots of code files we have created in today's session. I hope there is available like 25 plus files, right? Yeah. Now I'm just using git push. It will push the changes on our git repo. If you want to check it, simply come back to here, simply refresh, then you will be able to see our code base here. See collection framework here. This is the notes we have added, the question answers we have given. If you want to check code base, you can simply come up with the code. There is available src main com.fullstack core. See number of codes you are able to see here. If you want to see the advanced collection, there is available our number of codes whatever we have created as per our business requirement, right? Yes. Then if you want to check this how we have converted list into map, you can simply follow this much code base as well. Okay, yeah. Then we have covered almost everything here, but till like if you have any questions from your side, then feel free to add your questionnaires, and definitely like I will get back to you whatever questions you are going to ask there. Yeah, and this is not only for freshers, this is for all actually. I hope like Divya Arora, this like kind of asking like it's only for freshers. This is for all actually, not only for freshers. Because interview perspective, if you have 1 year experience, if you have 5-year experience, 10-year experience, the questions comes there different type of scenario based questions, right? And here we have covered almost all the questions. And if you want like learn in advanced level, then already we have created the book and hard copy available at our Pune office. If you want to visit our Pune office, you can simply get the address from our official website www.fullstackjavadeveloper.in, and our office is open all the days actually, like Saturday Sunday also our office is open. And if you want any help actually in project, then feel free to ping me on YouTube. I will like connect from there as well. Otherwise you can simply like submit the contact form on our website. Again I will be getting back from there as well. Okay, yeah. Then any more questions? If any more questions, feel free to ask your questions on chat box. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Then for time perspective, we'll wrap up the today's session here, and definitely we'll see you in next video sessions as well. Then thanks for watching this session here. Please do like, share, subscribe the channel to get more updates, and see you in next video. Thanks. Bye bye.